Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn December 17, 2022. Dreams and fantasies can be nice conversation points today, and you may learn something valuable through your sharing now. A Mercury node connection can inspire you and stimulate some great ideas for making living arrangements or family life more supportive and pleasant. Family projects or discussions can have significance now. Conversations may very well lead to important discoveries about yourself and the people you love today. Later today, an awkward aspect between Mercury and Mars can give you a feeling that you need to rush a decision. However, it may not be the best time to do so. It's not easy to settle on what to do or whether you have the time and energy to do it. There can be some minor challenges in relationships due to miscommunication or mixed signals. It's best to seek clarity before committing to something now. Life has a knack for throwing curveballs at you. You can usually roll with the punches. However, you are also a fixed sign who likes to dig in your heels and stand your ground. Mental Mercury is now orbiting in the degrees of his pre-shadow phase, a time when you should loosen up and pay attention to what isn't working for you and your relationships. This is a time to go with the flow and not stir the pot, as you can better handle what the universe is batting your way during the approaching retrograde pattern. Think before you speak. Communication with coworkers or about work may not flow easily when Mercury in Capricorn squares Chiron retrograde in Aries. You have something on your mind that is worth addressing in conversation. However, bringing your thoughts or ideas to life may not be received as intended. If you are worried about miscommunication or misinterpretation, then it might be best to hang back. If not, then you can always use this square to heal any throat chakra wounds while asserting yourself in conversation. It is up to you and your comfort level. That the moon's last visit to your financial sector for the year is also the last before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves in 3 days is a 2-for-1 deal. As well as sharpening your financial instincts as you tie up the loose ends of this financial year, the moon is keeping you emotionally and intuitively engaged during the final days of a deep dive into your financial needs and priorities. Today's astral configuration provides guidance for your dreams. It might be a good idea to approach a close friend for a little support and advice. They will likely understand where you are coming from and be able to provide you with some inspiration. Remember to offer what you are asking for. If you need some help with motivation, for example, explain what prompted you to confide in them. This will motivate that person to help you and enable you to get what you want out of the relationship. Today, and chances are you will find yourself thinking of the people in your family. If there is someone who lives a fair distance from you, you may really miss them today. See what you can do to help ease your longing by making some future travel plans. Even if it means planning a day trip, it is important to keep these connections up to date. Take the time to express you caring, as well, by simply saying how you feel. Phones and letters work wonders. The moon's last visit to your financial sector for the year is a little different, in that this last visit before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves in 3 days will make this a multi-layered event. The moon has returned to fuel your financial instincts and imagination and to ensure you are emotionally and intuitively engaged as you tie up the loose ends of this financial year. However, this is also a chance to look beyond the money as the moon gives you a window into the final days of this deep dive into your financial needs and priorities. It was this time last week that the moon was in its final hours in your romantic sector, wrapping up one of the most powerful full moons of 2022. This is an annual event, but a week on its influence is usually starting to wane. Instead, Mars will not only keep the fires stoked, but Venus returned to a nostalgic part of your chart last weekend means the planets of love and passion are both now focused on the doors open to the past and second chances. Our eyes in the sky. The moon in Libra today gives us the opportunity to feel grounded and pragmatic. This sign values composure, so our emotions will be much more in check than they were. You won't be in the mood for anyone's bull today, so don't be afraid to set boundaries if someone tries to start up with you. Fully committed with plenty of energy available, your enthusiasm makes you feel more restless than you normally are. If you're the type of person to make your feelings known, lighten up and take it easy, and be sure not to exaggerate or overreact, as others find any unduly overbearing conduct or loyalty and dedication to your cause difficult to tolerate. Make a concerted effort to begin certain things you've long been interested in. If necessary, seek permission to get your ideas underway, and don't be afraid to address those less frequently discussed personal issues. With the support you get from others, you feel more motivated to make those important first steps. To unwind, do some hard physical exercise. Full of anticipation, choices confronting you are confusing, and you're not sure who you want to hug and hold close to your heart. If you feel that having to be polite and diplomatic causes you problems, there's nothing wrong with letting people know you wish to remain single and don't want a serious relationship. Your mind might have been racing over the past couple days, giving you the desire to reach for the stars and achieve your wildest dreams. Your desire for status is real now, and a helpful aspect to Uranus in the morning could throw unexpected opportunities your way, so be ready to say yes to the universe. The next couple of days will give you the opportunity to figure out a plan to get there. A square between the Sun and Moon tomorrow will help you put your thoughts into action, so make a plan now that you can execute later. The Libra lunar energy leaves you feeling driven, especially when it comes to matters of career. Today is not the day to hide in the shadows. Assert yourself in career matters, close deals, and take care of business. After midnight, the Moon trines Mercury in Capricorn, an excellent time to speak what is on our minds. The Libra Moon answers to Mercury, adding an additional intellectual bent to our feeling state. This facilitates sound judgment calls and makes us better communicators. Our intuition helps us make informed decisions. We err on the side of rationality in our conversations, refusing to be swayed by blind faith or impractical idealism. Don't waste your time on minor matters. Your business instincts are well honed today, so use them to concentrate on what's important. Make the investments you need to, and profits will soon come your way. Buy yourself something, because these favorable circumstances are truly a reason to celebrate. Your optimistic and positive charisma are magnetic. A friend or family member may need your help fairly soon, so don't hesitate to offer them assistance, since you have the necessary resources. It will definitely make you feel good to help others, knowing that they will remember you for it. However, in the pre-dawn hours, the Moon squares off with retrograde Mars in Gemini, making us reactive. This is a classic case of "I know best." We believe our logic is indisputable, and therefore we are entitled to make choices for others. We can parade the facts around all we want. We can quote from instruction manuals or tout our irrefutable experience. This won't excuse the fact that we probably have a sizable blind spot, and denying its existence can be a dangerous thing. Try to find the middle ground between self-assertion and abrasiveness.